welcome to granola for our Javaccino. We are going to be making this granola to top our fruit and yogurt parfaits, which takes place in the Cuisine Chef Javaccino. And to do this, you're going to start off with using, our granola is made in a large batch, so we're going to be making 32-ounce servings of this, so it's kind of a lot of a mass quantity of the ingredients. So we started by using oats. We're using old-fashioned oats. You can use quick oats. Pretty much this takes a long time to cook and crisp up, so any kind of oats you have would be totally fine. We're going to start off by using 3 cups of these oats, which I've already put into a bowl for us. The next step is we are going to add a 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, which I have already pre-measured for us. And what this is going to do, the brown sugar already has molasses in it, so it provides flavor. It's going to bind the ingredients together, like make them stick. It's also going to give your granola crispiness when it cooks. Okay, so I'm just going to combine this so the brown sugar is all thoroughly in the granola or in the oats, just like so. So I should see no big chunks. And I still see some chunks, so I'm just going to pat it down. You can mix this with a wooden spoon, rubber scraper, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. In my other bowl, I'm going to combine some 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and this is going to also help coat every granule because it's more of a liquid ingredient. It's also it's going to provide some sweetness, a natural sweetness. It also helps with the crispiness because it's a sugar. And then I'm going to put some oil, which helps adhere all the flavors to our oats. And then a little bit of salt, which just balances out the flavors. Cuts down on the sweetness since we have the brown sugar and the maple syrup. I'm just going to mix that together, just like so. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to combine our liquid with our granola, or with our oats. I keep saying granola. We're making granola. And just to ensure that every piece is coated, just like so. I have a little bit left in here. We want to make sure we get all of that out. We don't want just bland granola. So, this is, and it's going to start clumping together, and that's what you want. You want to make sure it's all on that oat. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I have a baking sheet, and I'm going to pour, and I've already lined it with parchment paper. I'm going to pour this right onto here, just like so. Get all that oats out. And then I'm going to make one very thin layer of this mixture, and the reason why you want it really thinned out is because if some parts are thinner than others, that will cook quicker than the thicker parts, and then you'll have some still moist granola. So it's really important that it's really thinned out well. Okay. So we're just about there. If you're going to use your hands for this to help smooth it out, which would be probably easier than just using the rubber scraper, I would recommend that clearly you've already washed your hands, but I would definitely recommend wearing gloves for this just because we're going to be serving this in large quantities to lots of people at school. We want to make sure we're protecting the public's health. Okay? So that is ready to go in the oven. I'm going to be baking this at 250 degrees, and you are going to be cooking this for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, even in the convection oven. It is important that about every 15 to 20 minutes you take this out and you mix it up. So clearly you're not going to be here to see that it's finished when you're actually working on this in class. So you need to make sure, your teacher will probably have someone assign you to take it out the next period or whatnot. Just make sure you write down how much time is left for the next period so that they can take it out and it's not burnt. So I'll show you when it's finished. Thank you. Okay, so we're back in our granola. It's been about 1 hour and 15 15 minutes, and it did take about the whole time, is done. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it out, and you're going to start crumbling this up, just like so, because it will be like big, thick pieces like that. And because you're going to be portioning this, you just want to make sure that it's broken up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to portion this into your 2-ounce containers. I am going to be actually packaging this Miss Berger is going to be packaging this when she actually makes the fruit and yogurt parfaits, which you will be watching right after this. So I will put this right into the bag, and then she'll show you how to portion it off and serve it with the yogurt parfaits. I hope that you learned something from this video and that you will be able to make a fabulous product so our customers are happy with Javaccino.